So in Brazil, we would say Cristiano Ronaldo.
Wow.
Okay, it's so different.
In Brazil, would say Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Hi!
I'm German.
Oh yeah.
That explains everything.
I'm
Like,
German.
German is like when I ask people about Germany, like also the first thing they say is soccer. So
In America, we're apparently football. We play with our hands. So we say soccer, although everybody else says football. We don't really have a lot of interest in soccer, I would say, compared to other countries. I mean, people do like it, but it's not the same as like American football. Soccer. I don't know. It's like confusing because I'm used to saying football from living abroad.
Yeah.
Well, for Sweden, I would say it's very popular. Maybe not as much as other countries, but we are more into, I think, ice hockey. This is just my experience, but we're into that a bit more. Yeah.
I mean,
Brazil.
yes.
Special chair.
Yeah. Yeah, Brazilians really love soccer. I think it's the most popular sport in Brazil. Like, it's super common to watch a match in a weekend, you know, get together and watch something. Personally, I'm not that into soccer. Can't deny it that Brazilians love it. Oh yeah.
I think not that different.
I think definitely a little bit different, like where you put the emphasis or
I think it's quite similar because they are names.
yeah.
Except for when they don't know how to pronounce. Sometimes when you're watching and the announcer from other countries, like cringe, like oh, they like don't know how to pronounce the name or something. But I think all of us, at least the most famous one, we should be similar.
Yeah.
But honestly, relatable because that'd be me trying to pronounce names of people I don't particularly know. So in Brazil, we would say Cristiano Ronaldo.
Wow.
Okay, it's so different. What?
Already too different.
Can you like do it again slowly?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Wow. It's pretty different.
In Germany, we say Cristiano Ronaldo.
In America, we say Cristiano Ronaldo.
In Sweden, we say Cristiano Ronaldo.
In Korean, we say Cristiano Ronaldo.
So cute.
In Japan, we say Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano? Where did the A go?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Actually, so there's definitely like a little bit of a difference
Here's that.
there.
Like, can you say it one more time?
Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he's Portuguese, so maybe like Portuguese from Portugal is going to be a little bit different. But where I'm from, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
That's R, right?
Yeah.
The original name.
Oh, in Portuguese from Brazil, no. Yeah, it's kind of like an 8 sound. Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
Yeah.
We say it quite hard, right? Ronaldo. We say it quite hard. Yeah, there's a
all of
German
you,
language
actually.
again.
I think in America, a lot of people would pronounce the R, but a lot of the announcers, they try and get the name accurate. So those people will probably say more similar to accurate pronunciation. But
Oh, I just realized my dialect might play part in this because we don't say R's the same as other Swedish people. Cristiano Ronaldo, I could say that in like Stockholm, Swedish.
In Brazil, we would say Lionel Messi.
In Germany, we say Lionel Messi.
America, we say Lionel Messi.
In Sweden, we say Lionel Messi.
In Korean, we say Lionel Messi.
In Japan, we say Lionel Messi.
So a small difference that I see, at least from Portuguese from Brazil and the other countries, we don't really pronounce the L after. We say it's like U sound, not an L sound for
Can you
us.
say it again?
Lionel.
Lionel.
Lionel, that's how we pronounce L's in this sort of situation. Lionel Messi.
And we're very straightforward. We pronounce every letter, I think. Is it similar with German?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, next up we have, in Brazil we would say Neymar Jr.
In Germany, we say Neymar Jr.
In America, most people would say Neymar, but Neymar Jr.
In Sweden, we would say Neymar Junior.
In Korean, we say Neymar Junior.
In Japan, we usually say Neymar, Neymar Junior.
Junior.
But that's not his full name, right?
Probably is longer. Usually, I don't know his full name, but because we also just call him Neymar. usually.
Same. It was different because we don't pronounce J sound in Swedish. It becomes Y.
Oh, so how do you say that?
Junior.
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 So
Oh.
I had a difficulty saying J when I was learning English.
Actually, I'm also not sure if we say junior or junior.
In Brazil, we would say Christian Pulisic.
Like in Germany, we would also say Christian Pulisic.
In America, maybe Christian Pulisic.
In Sweden, it is Christian Pulisic.
Maybe both of us are like maybe.
As long if it's only one consonant.
Okay.
In Korean, we would say Christian Pulisic.
In Japan, we say Christian Frisch.
Yeah, I can see that why you guys were so surprised with our pronunciation. Yeah, it sounds different the last.
Salary is 8 million.
So in Brazil, would say Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Oh my gosh. No.
That's how I would read it.
In Germany, I also say like, I think we would say Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Oh, this sounds so different already. Okay, I love it.
Yeah, I think we would also say in America Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
So this player is Swedish.
Ooh.
Swedish?
Yeah. How I in Sweden would say it is Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
In Korean, we would say Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
In Japan, we say Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Maybe Brazilians also pronounce the chi at the end, but if I had to read it just as a Portuguese speaker, I would never put a chi at the end. But maybe like people who actually know about football would pronounce it that way.
We even have a song about him. You should put it in the background when we're doing this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but he's famous, right? Because he's like one of the football players.
Oh,
Actually,
really?
He's very, very famous. Yeah.
Someone I finally know.
In Brazil, we would say Thomas Müller.
In Germany, we say Thomas Müller.
In America, we say Thomas Müller.
In Sweden, we say Thomas Müller.
In Korean, we say Thomas Müller.
In Japan, we say Thomas Mira.
I heard the Korean pronunciation. I'm like, is it Thomas Müller in Portuguese? Might be. I don't know.
Did you skip the L's in the
Müller.
Müller?
Müller. That's how I would read it. Müller. Can be Müller too, I guess. Müller.
Is he from uni? In dialect, it sounds really like Swedish.
So in Brazil, we would say Kaoru Mitoma.
In Germany, I think we would say Kaoru Mitoma.
In America, I think we would say Kaoru Mitoma.
In Sweden, we would say Kaoru Mitoma.
In Korean, you would say Kaoru Mitoma.
Japan, we say Mitoma Kaoru. Quite similar, I think. Because like, I know like every time like shooting like kind of like similar stuff, but like most like easy to like translation to like Japanese language, I think. So I expect that. It's quite similar.
In Brazil, we would say Son Heung-min.
In Germany, we would try to say like the normal way. So it's like Son Heung-min.
In America, I've heard them just saying son. They usually just say son, or abroad like Sonny. In America, I've just heard them say like son.
Yeah, I've also heard them say Son. The normal way they would say it would be Son Heung-min, but also if I pronounce it just how it's written, I would say Son Heung-min.
In Korea, you say Sonheung-min.
Japan, we say Song Heung-min.
Yeah, it was pretty close, but I think other countries tend to pronounce Heung as like Hu or Hyu. It's really interesting.
In Brazil, we say Kylian Mbappe.
In Germany, I think we would say Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe? I have no idea. Yeah.
In America, I think they say Kylian Mbappe.
In Sweden, we would say Kylian Mbappe because the E has the over it.
In Korean, you would say Kylian Mbappe.
In Japan, we say Kylian Mbappe.
For me, it's weird having the M at the beginning, M and B together. Like, I'm not too sure how to pronounce that, to be honest. In Portuguese, that's not a very common way to start a word.
I think like if there would be the
Accent?
yeah, then it would be clear that it's like Mbappe, but because it's not on the top.
In Brazil, we would say Robert Lewandowski.
In Germany, we say Robert Lewandowski.
In America, they say Robert Lewandowski.
So in Swedish, we would say Robert Lewandowski.
In Korean, you say Robert Lewandowski.
In Japan, we say Roberto Lewandowski.
Like, it's definitely not the way we would pronounce it in Portuguese, because the W doesn't sound like a V for us. If I had to say it as we would say it in Portuguese, with the pronunciation rules, would be Lewandowski, because it's like a U sound.
But for us too, like the American announcers, they always try and get the correct pronunciation for the names, because I think America, we're such a mixed country that we always try and pronounce correctly.
Yeah.
But incorrectly would have been like Lewandowski, but I don't think anyone's going to say like
Yeah,
that.
ever, yeah. In Brazil, we would say Pelé.
It doesn't know.
Oh no, Pelé.
In Germany, we would say Pele. If I read it how we would read it, it's Pele.
I think in America they say Pele.
In Sweden, they would say Pelle, but I think if you read it like it's written, it would be Pele, maybe.
In Korean, you would say Pele.
In Japan, we say Pele.
I think the only thing that I noticed that is different is how you pronounce the last E. Because of the accent, we really like open it up. It's like it's not E,
I heard that's like not his real name, it's like nickname.
Yeah, so Pelé is actually a nickname, it's not his full name.
That's why very short.
That would be a very short name.
Okay.
It was it was challenging.
Yeah, me too. Because I really didn't know it that a soccer player.
That made me realize how little I know about soccer. If you say Ronaldo, it makes me think of the Brazilian player.
But like I guess in the game, like when they don't have time, they have to say all the player names. They just use half. That's true. Like if it's press release or something, they'll say probably the full name.
Yeah, because Ronaldo, it definitely. I just think of the Brazilian player because his football name was Ronaldo.
I think Swedish people would know how to say it, and I haven't watched football in Sweden that much, so I don't really know how they would call normally. Today we tried to pronounce famous football players in 6 different languages.
If you liked the video, like, subscribe, and comment below.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye!